Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Call of Dragons, we got to get a look at the update note, Into the Wilds, which has a new season. I think we're getting new heroes, new artifact, new pet. Yeah, there is a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. New season, Age of Duality. I like the name. A fracture in time is open, plunging Tamaris into chaos once more. Season of Strife 6, Age of Duality. Lords from across realms have rallied once more to venture into the Crowflock Wilds in an epic saga of conquest. What do we got here? Camp versus camp. New scenario arises during registration. Realms are sorted into A, B, C, and D class realms. A and B and C and D will be able to team up and be pitted against each other. Teams of similar strength will fight, divided into expeditioners and defenders. The two camps will face off in a fierce battle. Cool. I think that camp versus camp in this way is where the game makers are weighing in on what fair teams should look like is a good thing for this game. Artifact variants. The Goblin Workshop has opened its doors to create artifact variants, allowing you to bring 2 artifacts into battle. Oh my god. That is crazy. That's a lot of stats, by the way. Like, man. Well, chat, well. Artifacts are going to matter. And for those of you that have a bunch of artifacts sitting on your bench, now they're not worthless. And for those of you that have been shredding all your artifacts, like basically everybody, in order to get exemplar artifacts, time to start saving them up again. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. This is a little awkward. I said probably a couple months ago that my gem and spending strategy was now completely changing to no longer be focused on heroes and instead to double down on artifacts. And I think that is a very important choice for everybody to be making. You consider your own account, but I think artifacts are looking more and more important. Okay. And they've always been important, but obviously bringing 2 doubles the relevance. Alliance portals. Shaman's innate resonance with nature has granted them insight into the ancient secrets of teleportation. Players can now build alliance portals and bind them to another alliance in the same camp. Members of an alliance bound to a portal can deploy legions through the portal and assist in battle. That's neat. I mean, look, there are times where I'm like walking around in a game, doesn't matter what the game is, and I get really anxious when I start to feel like I'm playing a walking simulator. So anything that eliminates walk time is a W. I'm here for it. New map. This season focuses on the mysterious Crowflock Wilds, home to the ruins of the ancient Cambrian civilization, and to the treasury of a goblin tyrant. Cool. Travel through time to explore this land, struggle for supremacy, and forge your own legend. Sounds neat. Behemoth Rapid Raids. This season, Behemoth Rapid Raids will be available for Miasma and Cosmic Rock. After the initial 6-hour contest period for these behemoths, their occupation cannot be changed, and their occupation buffs remain in effect even when inactive. Oh, wow. Enhanced Spires. The first time a spire is occupied, it will gain the Divine Twilight buff, greatly enhancing its offensive and defensive capabilities. This will weaken over time until it eventually disappears. Huh. Okay. New season policies. New Behemoth Magma Daemon. Flamea the Fireweaver. Okay. And defeat her in battle or in an elite raid to receive the new achievement, Beware I Live. This season sounds cool. Definitely favors spenders who have more artifacts, obviously. So shift your priority to having lots of artifacts if you think you're going to queue into that season. Up next, speaking of artifacts, new hero, artifacts plural, and war pet. Okay, let's talk. Let's see. Added the legendary hero, Yun Ming, magic PvP skill, available from Lucky Spin and Wheel of Destiny. Added the legendary hero, Gramara, magic garrison. Oh, a magic garrison. Is that ever going to be a thing, really? A mage garrison? Will it be? I'm very intrigued. Will this counter infantry and be anti-swarm enough to work? If they accomplish that, I think it will be really good for the meta. I felt like infantry or the rally and infantry or the garrison, and I think just off the cuff, it'd be kind of cool to see that get mixed up. Available from the Wheel of Destiny and Strongest Lord. So when these drop, I assume we'll get a Wheel of Destiny like mid-season and people can start working on this stuff. So this could get very spicy mid-season for us. New artifact, added the legendary artifact Dragon's Fate, Magic PvP Assault. Okay, so only one artifact. And a new pet, only one, the War Pet Flaming Manticore, Magic Fighter Skills. My assumption here is that the artifact will be better for the fielder than the garrison, and that the pet will be better for the fielder than the garrison. Not that it won't work in the garrison, but that's just my suspicion. Feast of Splendor event series. Okay, new event series. The first purchase multiplier has been reset. Enjoy double the exchange coins with your next purchase. Bro, I think I said this in a prior video, but it's like if the developers of this game want to just make a ton of money on pets, just reset double purchases on pets for the pet coins. So if that's what this is, absolute W. Absolute. They should do this all the time. Every season they should reset the double purchase on pet coins. And like, I do buy pet coins kind of regularly, but I would 100% buy them if they're double value. Every time they're double value, I would buy them. Literally every time. Heights of Power is back with new rewards, new city theme Dark Tides, and the Adornment Thunder Anchor. That sounds badass. As long as it's not too Little Mermaidy and it's more like dark and stormy, I'm in. The Heights of Power event will also be bringing back rare event-exclusive rewards, so don't miss out. Okay. Take part in the Feast of Splendor event series to receive new exclusive rewards, city theme Time to Dance, avatar frame nameplate, Fruit Finagle. Team up with allies to sell. Oh, I know exactly how this is going to work. Wait, Fruit Finagle. I can tell you exactly how this is going to work from Rise of Kingdoms. And I will find a video for you and put a card in the end screen so you can go watch it. Here's my guess. There's a melon event in Rise of Kingdoms where you get melons in your city and you can sell melons as well. I'm just guessing. I don't know if this is how it's going to work, but you can also sell melons at an ally's fruit stand. And in fact, it could be anybody else's fruit stand and they get a cut of the sale and your price that you can sell for is random. So some people will have a better sell price and you want to sell through them and they get a cut of the sales, which is kind of neat. It's a very social event. You also can, like, in the Rise of Kingdoms version of this event, look at ally cities and steal fruit if they haven't been attentive and they have an overflow of fruit at their stand, which is kind of funny. So I think that's what that's going to be, almost certainly. And I'll have a card in the end screen for that, the melon vid. It sounds silly, but it's kind of funny interaction with other players. And if it works out the way I think it will, it should be kind of neat. And by the way, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Insights about the crossover between Rise of Kingdoms and Call of Dragons, because the makers of the game, it's pretty much the same team, are a part of why I hope you subscribe. You just get the early access to the intel. House of Destiny, complete divination lines to receive rewards, and Bound Together, complete quests to receive Unity XP and grow stronger. All right, now, new season improvements. New postseason Glorious Return event. The 7-day Glorious Return takes place after the season ends. You can purchase return seals to revive up to 90% of your dead units. So 50% of your units in your ossuary will be revived as normal. When the Glorious Return event becomes available, up to 95% of your dead units can be revived at the end of the season. That's crazy. I mean, that's like a slam dunk. I will be buying this. I will lose more troops and I will buy this. This to me feels like it's healthy for the state of the game. 50% troop loss, which is the way both Rise of Kingdoms and Call of Dragons works, is, I think, hyper aggressive given the current meta for this genre of game. A lot of games you can have 0 troop loss in this genre now. Now, do I think that's necessarily a good thing? I don't know. But I'll say this. I think this is a good direction. Very eager to see how this goes. Very eager to see what it costs. New realm merger system. This is a must. Merging realms is standard in this genre. We're overdue for this. Some realms are too small. Thank goodness they're fixing this. Journey to a new realm. After the merger, you'll enter into a new realm. All ownership over territory will be reset, so you can set your sights on climbing to the top. Makes sense. Post-merger realms will hold multiple events to allow players to quickly develop and rekindle their glory. Retained alliances and starting region prioritization. Your original alliance will be preserved, and players in the same alliance will start in the same affiliated region. This is a huge W for the game. Every game in this genre has this. It's high time we got it here. This is a great choice. Way of Siho improvements. Improved skill casting interface for Way of Siho. Improved skill casting reporting. When Rays of Remedy skill ends, report will be sent to your mail. Cool. You also receive report on merits gained after you're fighting phantasm shades disappear. Improved dimensional duel double tap. When casting dimensional duel, you'll automatically cast the skill on the current target. After the update, you'll be able to clearly see the dueling legions. Dude, dimensional duel makes me want to... I don't have much hair to pull out, but I'll pull it out. Gosh darn it. Improved timeless treasury interface. Added a new preview feature showing which items will be on sale. After completing the translation, you'll receive a prompt. Okay, cool. Same camp warband improvements. Ooh. The warband rally feature will be unlocked in the Augur Stone, allowing alliances in the same camp to create or join warbands. Good. Improved same camp battle controls. Improved color display for same camp units, allowing you to more easily distinguish units from your camp. W. Easiest W of their life. Non-hostile legions in your camp will no longer deal AoE damage to friendly units. This is the easiest W of their life. A confirmation prompt will appear when you attack same camp units, preventing accidental attacks. Easy, 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 easy W. Migration start delayed. In order to improve your gaming experience, we've delayed the start of migrations in servers 737 and beyond to the opening of the Frost Dragon layer at the end of Season 2. All right, cool. Special migration point changes. When a player migrates to a realm via special migration, their migration score will be added to the realm migration score. Okay, fine. Map improvements. Okay. So this is kind of weird. Improved dwarven passes on straight rivers in snowfield terrain in S2 and SOS5. Adjusted the river positioning of bridge length, resolving an issue where territory on either side of a pass could not be connected in certain circumstances. Oh, and teams get wrecked by that. Okay, good they're fixing that. Personal development. Improved daily deals bundle rewards. Cool. The first time you one-tap purchase a daily deal bundle, you also receive that hero as a reward. Wow. Okay. After the update, one-tap purchase status will be reset, and all heroes' daily deal bundles will be set as unpurchased, meaning a host of legendary heroes are up for grabs. W? Improves Strongest Lord hero token rewards. Strongest Lord ranking rewards have been improved. Both specific hero tokens and generational hero tokens will be available. W? Dude, is this update just actually straight bangers? Improved gold chest prize pool. During Season of Strife, you can select 8 legendary heroes to add to the gold chest prize pool. All G1 and G2 legendary heroes are available except Lilia, Hosk, and Indus. Moo can be added once you've obtained her legendary variant. Well, you know who's doing that? Your boy Cheese right over here. I saved gold keys. This is why I did it. They'll probably add more legendary heroes in the future, but whatever. This is great news for me, and I think for everybody. W, chat. This is a win. This is a win for a lot of people. Plus, I don't know how this is going to work, but presumably, heroes you've maxed, you can then remove, and then you're not getting them anymore. Absolute W. Yeah, this update is a banger. Dude, the COD devs are cooking. No cap. I mean, I read a lot of update notes, and there are times where I read update notes, and I'm like, why would you do that? I get really mad. And COD devs do not really do that to me. These are W's they're locking in here. COD devs, dude. All right, new Roots of War custom battlefield. Cool. Oh, Okay, practice matches. We have this in Rise of Kingdoms. This is going to be a big deal for testing. This is going to be a huge deal for hero testing and other things. Because what people are going to do is they're going to make practice matches with their alliances and then test rallies and garrisons and all kinds of stuff. This is very, very, very compelling. This is going to be very interesting for the game, actually. You can be a battlefield creator. You can set invite codes, set captains, participants, set which heroes and artifacts are available. Yeah, this is an absolute W. The devs are cooking. New Roots of War League predictions event. We have something like this in Rise of Kingdoms. You predict who's going to win. You get a bunch of prizes. Improved Roots of War League management. Leaders and title officers can change titles and Roots of War League participants on non-match days. Improved Chest of Charms event. Increase the number of rerolls available for the resource cost reduction. That's a W. Reduce the gem cost of rerolling your buff. Great. Okay, good. Okay, what else? Improved Alliance Siege Bastions. Hold up, wait a minute. This could be a big deal. New Alliance Siege Bastion protection timer. Alliance Siege Bastions cannot be destroyed by legions within 20 seconds of beginning construction. But legions garrisoned inside them can still suffer severe wounds and die. Bro, it is so crazy that, like, you have to pray that when you put down your bastion, an enemy who uses a fast cav doesn't get in there first. It's silly. This is good. This is a W. Bastion sniping is outrageous. I think this is a W. Improved warbands. New warband ownership transfer. All right. Improved dark chest rewards. Fine. Improved Alliance resource centers. Alliance resource centers can no longer... Oh, they no longer have a capacity limit. Good. But only exist for a limited time. Yeah, so being able to permanently put down an obstruction on the map that an enemy can't build past is kind of toxic. So I think that makes sense. Improved Alliance gifts. Improve the animation speed. Please respect my time. All right? I'm just gonna say it. A lot of games in this genre have an open all button. Now, if you're not gonna give us an open all button, at least make it go faster. Please respect my time. This is a W. This is a W. Rally note. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's a W. In Rise of Kingdoms, they did this, and like, yeah, good. This is good. We need this here too. Rally notifications toggle. Improve rally notification settings. You can now choose to permanently enable or disable notifications. Okay, cool. Other improvements. Combat balancing. Expanded the skill range of the Fang of Ashkari. Ooh. Relevant for the double artifact KVK. Fixed an issue where the passive effect of the Mirage Orb had a chance to be triggered by non-buff effects. Okay, wacky. Improved battle controls. Improved combat balancing, reducing reaction speed and enemy search radius for the auto switch feature, granting more strategic control to players who prefer to use manual controls in combat. Improved customization settings. Added customization settings category tabs. Okay. Improved mail classification. W. Improved map customization. Now defeated legions can send emojis and quick chats when returning near a city. Oh, you can get effed up and emoji about it on your way home. All in all, I think this update is full of W's. This is really good. Okay? This is really, really good. And I'm not just saying this because this video is sponsored by the makers of the game. Like, the makers of this game give me a lot of leeway to be super critical whenever I feel like being critical. And like, I know what shitty patch notes look like, and the devs for this game do not deliver shitty patch notes. They deliver a lot of bangers, man. This is really good, and it's really clear. I really like this. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think the COD devs are absolutely cooking. Thank you again to the makers of the game for sponsoring this vid. Check the card in the end screen for the Melon event. If you want to see what the Melon event might look like in Call of Dragons, based off of what it looks like in Rise of Kingdoms, watch the vid. Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.